This video is for all you pet owners out there. This is Pet MD Antiseptic Antifungal Medicated Spray for dogs, cats, and horses. Now let me show you the back label, because that's really what makes the difference here. Is the active ingredient or ingredients. Now, why did I buy this stuff? I bought this stuff because I went over to a dermatologist, vet, because my dog is having lots of problems, and he looked at the claws and said the dog has yeast on the nails, on the claws. Did a swab of it, checked it under the microscope, and came back and said, yes, there's yeast on it. So she's being tested for a lot of other stuff, for food allergies, but and maybe skin problems and environmental or who knows what it is. But she did have yeast on her claws, and he gave me a bottle of lotion that had these two items in there, the one the 2%, the one the 1%, but it was a lotion, and he said, yeah, put the lotion on there and rub it on her nails every night, get it into the little pockets where the claws come out, and everything should clear up. And if you go on the internet and you do a search on this product and this product, this is what is used to, it's a cleaning solution. I think it's also, I believe it is also a scrub type thing for pre-surgery. But this stuff will get rid of ringworm and clear up sores, irritations, what are those things, hot spots, yeast infections, and just a bunch of other stuff. And they sell different things. They sell it with this, the first item and the second item, and they sell the other product with the first item and something that starts with an M. I can't remember what it is, but this company sells that product too. So why am I doing this video? I spent a fortune, and I'm spending a fortune on this, on the testing for the dog. The appointments are really expensive, but if your dog is chewing on its claws, or on its paws, my dog, the minute the vet turned over the paws and looked at it, he says, look at all this red irritation. And I didn't know why she was chewing on her feet every single day, all the time, constantly biting on them. And when he showed me the bottom of it, I went, wow, look at that. You know, it's really red and it's irritated. And I didn't know that she had a yeast problem on the nails, on the claws, but it seems that that's a really common thing with animals, and they just get that. They're in the wet ground. They are walking around in the mud and the grass and the dirt, and they get all this. Then they have the moisture on there and the yeast infection, which can also come from a food diet. That's why she's being checked for that. It could come from food. It could come from other problems, but not even dealing with that, there were two different things: the diet, clearing up the body, and getting rid of the yeast infection. This is how you get rid of that yeast infection on the claws. You go out and you use this stuff. You buy this stuff. So I don't even know what the vet charged me. Maybe it wasn't that expensive. Or you just go online and you pick this stuff up. It's got the same qualities, but instead of a lotion, it's got a spray. Now, you got to remember, when you're using sprays, you don't want the mist to go into their eyes or their nostrils. You don't want this on mucous membranes. You just got to be careful when you're using a spray. With the lotion, the first time I went and put the lotion on the dog, she fought me. The next day I had to hold her down with the leash so she couldn't run away, so I was able to get it on the paws, and she fought me. Now I can put it on easily. The problem that I see with the lotion is, how do you get lotion? Yeah, I can get it on the claws, and I can get it on the nails, the paws, the pads, but there's no guarantee it's going into the pockets, the sockets, pockets, sockets of the claws. And there's no guarantee with a spray, but you got a much better chance of that solution getting into those pocket, socket, claw holders than you do with the lotion. When you spray this stuff up there, all I do is I hold her claws, and her paw, and I spray it, and then I kind of rub my fingers around on the nails or the claws, whatever you want to call them, and I can get this stuff on the pad, which you can't with the lotion, and you just have to make sure that they don't lick it. Let the stuff dry for a couple minutes. But she doesn't even lick the stuff. She doesn't lick it off. She leaves it alone. I've been using this for 2 weeks. After the first, I'll be honest, they gave her a shot to stop her from registering that she was itching. But I put the lotion on the first day, and she didn't chew on her toes after that, on her claws. She didn't touch the pads, none of the biting of the feet at all. Completely stopped. And then after that, I thought, let me go out and buy this stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm using the lotion one night. The next night I go in there and I spray everything, because that way I know that it's really getting inside. So I guess it's a personal choice for you. If you want to use the lotion, I believe this company sells this stuff in a lotion also. And if you just want to make life easier for yourself, go buy the spray, get it on the claws. You probably won't even need to make an appointment with a doc. If it looks like, you don't even need to know if they got the yeast infection. If they're chewing on their claws, if they're chewing on their paws, if they're biting the pads, chances are they've got an irritation, and this stuff will probably help you out or take care of it. So it's not that expensive. It's worth the money. Buying this is going to be a lot cheaper than going in for an appointment with the vet, probably like a third of the cost of a vet appointment. I'm not saying don't go see a vet. If you need to see a vet, do that and get it taken care of. But this might be something you want to try. A lot of people online, the comments, the reviews, they use this stuff. It cleared up the hot spots under the shoulders, cleared up hot spots on the body, made the area, got rid of the yeast infection on some of the body or the skin. Fur started growing back for some people. The dogs, the cats stopped chewing on their claws, their paws, their pads, their feet, whatever you want to call that. And so the comments are fairly positive about skin irritation kind of disappeared, or hair started growing in, claw problems, the chewing, that all went away. So it's a personal choice for you if you want to buy this thing. As for me, I'm happy I bought it. I'm going to keep using the lotion, and then when I don't think I'm going to have to use this after I see the doc in another 2 weeks. I don't think he's going to have me do this for the rest of her life. The whole point is you clear up the infection, and then you should be okay. But the nice thing is I bought 2 bottles of this because I thought, why not? The price is really good. And I'm going to use this all the time, even when I know that the yeast infection is cleared up. My plan is when I walk this dog, she walks in the dirt. I can give her a bath. She's all nice and clean. I take her outside, and she walks right into the muddy flower beds, or walks on the grass where it's all muddy from the water and the sprinklers. And it's going to be wintertime soon. She's going to be walking outside in the rain and the water puddles, and she's going to have wet claws, wet paws, wet pads. The feet are going to be wet. The fur is going to be wet. And I'm just going to use this as a preventative thing on occasion, just to spray it on there so that she doesn't develop or redevelop the yeast infection. And I've used it on some areas of the fur where she doesn't have a lot of hair growth. I don't know if this is going to help or not. But my review of this is, yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's made life easy because the lotion is a nightmare, even though she's gotten used to it. This spray, she puts up with it, and I know that it's getting where it needs to go. When I spray it on the feet of the pads, she kind of pulls away. So I don't know if it's a little stingy feeling or if it's the antiseptic is doing what it's supposed to do, but she puts up with it really well, and after it's sprayed on her, she's fine and she's happy. So a good product. I couldn't be happier. My dog's happy. If this helps you out, please do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like. I want to share this video with any website. That would be cool. That would help me out. If you want me to do a review of any product, if I can get a hold of it, I will gladly do the review. And thumbs up for this. I'm really happy with this. It reasonably priced, and honestly, had I known about this before I went and saw the vet, I probably would have used this. I saw it online, but I didn't really know what it was all about. I probably would have used this and fixed up the chewing of the paws. That would not have cleared up the kicking part. So for that, I definitely needed the dermatologist vet because there's something going on. I'm not thrilled with the dog diet, on the alligator diet she's on, but that's to clear out the gut and get everything going. So as far as hot spots and definitely yeast infections on the claws, the nail pockets, this is something you should buy and something you should keep at home so that you can use it on occasion or a regular basis to stop the dog or the cat or the horse or the animal, the elephant, whatever you've got, from having problems. Hey, good luck taking care of your pet. Thanks for watching.